out in front, up by 16. And when we return, and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Jerome. Sinks the triple. Jerome's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
The shot's good from Wasson.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Hunter on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Agbaji. Pass to Shed. Wasson with it. Guarded by Hunter. Clock at 6. Here's Agbaji. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on DeAndre Hunter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Mobo, covered by Hunter. Back to Boucher. Here's Agbaji. And he banks in the layup.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Now Okoro. Three-pointer. Jerome, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Down low. Wasson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 17.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Second team foul. At the line.
Both free throws, good from Pirtle. The Cavaliers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Quickly. Pirtle inside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell in the corner. Uncovered. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 20. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Here's Walter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jakob Poeltl.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Shots good by Mitchell. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
A three off the inbound. The second chance effort. Pass to Shed. Back to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. And the Raptors miss again. And here is Okoro. Here's Shed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett